Oh, welcome to the show, man. 2 weeks. Shayla had things to do last week, so we had to get her off the show. She didn't want to talk to no one, did you?
I've been busy.
Yeah.
But I missed your face.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I missed half of your face, like the right side.
Why half of my face? Is that my good side?
Yeah, the right side of your face it's wicked hot. I can't even look at you. I can't even look at the right side. Yeah, I have to look at the left side of your face because you're not as pretty when you turn to the right. I got your left side.
Fairly symmetrical, but thanks.
I come up with the weirdest things to say. Like, this stuff pops into my head when we do this show.
This is why you got to get that out before you hit the live button. You know, it's like you wait until after you start recording and then you say the weird stuff. Like, man.
Yeah, it just pops on, man. By the way, I did tag your sister Mariah and your friend Lauren to watch the show, so hopefully they get the notification. I didn't tag your mother-in-law though.
Oh, okay.
But I did tag your husband. That's
what matters the most.
It is. Okay, so kicking off the show, I want to test your knowledge, Shayla. I want to. It's a fill in the blank. So I'm going to say something from back in the day. Okay, like it could be about a band, it could be about an event, it could be about a slogan that was said back in the day, and I want to see if you know it. Okay.
Oh no. Okay. So
I think this is going to be so much fun. I like to call this. It's before Shay's time. Fill in the blank. Oh, I missed.
Where's the L in my name?
Hang on a second. Okay. Let me change it. Let me fix it.
This is why we got to be more prepared before we hit the live button.
Shayla. There we go. How's that? That work for you? Okay, this is what I call it's before Shayla's time. Fill in the blank. So we're going to start off the show having a little fun at Shayla's expense, which is always fun. For me, maybe not for you, the viewer. Shayla, fill in the blank. John, Paul, George, and blank. Do you not know?
Tammy? I don't know.
What'd you say?
Tammy?
John, Paul, George, and Ringo. They are also known as the Beatles.
Oh, no.
Did you not know that?
No, I know the Beatles. I don't know all the names.
Okay, going to continue on with before Shayla's time. This is a band, okay? And the band name, you have to fill in the blank. It's Steely Blank.
What?
Do you know the name of this band?
Steely?
Steely, yep. Steely. I like the comment from Judy. Come on, Shayla.
I'm sorry, Judy. I don't even have an answer. Steely.
Okay, so the answer is
Steely.
What? The answer is Steely Dan.
Oh, I was close.
An 80s band who is fantastic. As we continue on before Shayla's time, fill in the blank. This is a slogan, okay, from a commercial. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Please don't squeeze the blank.
The mustard?
Please don't squeeze the Charmin, which was toilet paper.
We still have Charmin toilet paper.
There you go. You should have known the answer. Okay, let's go on with before Shayla's time. Break me off a piece of that blank.
Bar?
Yeah, you got one.
I got one. What does that say about me that I got the one that's about a candy bar?
That you like to eat candy. Okay, here's another one. Blank, take me away.
Cowboy?
No, it's not a song. That would be Calgon, Take Me Away. It was a commercial. I think it was a face cream, Calgon, or as bath soap or something like that. Judy again says, that was Mr. Whipple. Yes, Judy, you are correct when it comes to the Charmin. Very nice. He was the guy. Yeah, he was the guy where he would walk around on the commercial. Somebody would squeeze the Charmin. He's like, don't squeeze the Charmin. Great commercial, by the way.
Why can you not squeeze the toilet paper?
Because you didn't squeeze the Charmin at all, Shayla. It's a known fact. You don't walk around into a grocery store, look at Charmin toilet paper. You know it's soft. You don't need to squeeze it. So knock it off, Shayla, when you go in the grocery store.
All right. Well, now I know.
Okay, let's continue on before Shayla's time. Fill in the blank. Inquiring minds want to blank.
Learn.
Now, inquiring minds want to know. I think did that have something to do with like a tabloid? I think it was Inquiring. Yeah, the Inquirer. Inquiring minds want to know. And then the Inquirer went out and found out what you needed to know. Okay, I got two more. This is a TV show.
Huh?
TV show.
Okay. Okay. I know TV. I know TV.
Yes. This has so funny.
I'm not doing so hot, Judy. I shouldn't be the one playing this game. Clearly, I've gotten one right.
But it truly is funny to watch her try to answer these questions. Next one, TV show. Phil, Will and blank.
Will and blank. I don't know. What's Will Smith's wife's name?
Jada.
Will and Jada Pinkett Smith.
No. Will and Grace.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I know that show. Oh.
I figured you did. Okay, last one as we play before Shayla's time. Fill in the blank. Like a virgin, blanked for the very first time.
Okay, yeah. No, I know the song.
Blanked for the very first time.
Love for the very first time?
No, like a virgin, touched for the very first time. Virgin. All right, that was a fun game before Shayla's time. Fill in the blank. Yeah, you got one right.
Well, the one I said cowboy take me away. I feel like I was close, so that's like a half a point. Cow.
You got one right. I had a whole list of them, but I only broke it down because I knew we were short on time. All right, let's move on. Nope, not to that one. Let's move on to this one. I want to know, do you know what sunshine guilt is?
No.
I think this is kind of silly. It's not stupid, but I think it's kind of silly. Sunshine guilt. Have you ever, Shayla, and I don't think you have this, by the way. I don't think you do. Have you ever been sitting inside, gorgeous day, great temperatures, sun's out, you look outside and you go, yeah, the weather's really nice, but I'd rather stay inside.
Not really. I really like to be outside. So if it is nice and I can be outside, I'm outside. So no, not really.
I know this from your Instagram and also Gustavo's Instagram that you're outside a lot.
We are. We love outside. I will say, like, sometimes it really sucks when I'm like sick and I'm inside and it's all sunny and nice outside. And then I'm just like, I want to be out there.
Yeah. I guess this is a thing. This is trending right now. And they say a lot of people have dealt with it where they battle sunshine guilt. Like it's a beautiful day outside, but there's like, I just don't. I can't get outside and enjoy it. I don't feel like if the sun's shining and I have something better to do inside, like play Madden football or play a video game or whatever, I'll let a beautiful sunny day go by and not even go outside. And I have no guilt about it at all. I'm doing what I want to do. That's why I think it's kind of silly. Because like, if you really want to go outside, you will go outside on a beautiful day. Like, that's just how I see it. Like, I mean, there are people, I guess, that are just like, oh, I just can't go. I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me.
See, I just feel like in Kansas, you don't have a lot of like perfect sunny days. So when there is one, I am going to be outside and going to enjoy it, because otherwise it's either really hot or it seems like it's really cold or it's really windy. So if there's a nice day, I'm outside.
You're going, if it's a nice day, I'm riding my bike.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I'm addicted to riding my bike. I love riding my bike. So if it's a beautiful day, I'll go for a longer ride. I'll go for at least 20 miles on my bike.
Oh my gosh. That's a good hobby to have.
Yeah.
Like, that's a really good hobby.
It keeps this body looking like it is.
Keeps it in check, does it?
As the girls like to call my body, is keeps it tight, is what they say, Shayla. I've never heard a woman ever say that about my body, but I'm sure there are women who say that about my body, that it's tight. Okay.
Keeps it tight. I bet you have fantastic legs, but unfortunately no one can see it, right?
Shayla, I don't like to cause a panic or what do you want to call it? Like if I show my legs, one, the whiteness will blind you, but once you get past that, that's the best part of my body. I'll be honest with you. That's why I wear jeans all the time.
Oh, okay.
Unless I'm riding my bike, and if you want to see my legs, you're gonna have to get on a bike and follow me. Okay, I want to move on because my mom has had this discussion with us about when she dies. There are things she doesn't want us to throw away. So Shayla, what would your mom be mad about after she died that you threw away? And this started. Let me say this. This conversation started because there are things that your kids, when you have kids, Shayla, that your kids are going to toss after you die.
Mm-hmm.
What would be something you have right now that after you die, if your kids got rid of it, like threw it away, sold it, whatever, what would it make you sad or mad? Do you have something like sentimental?
For me, I don't know, like my mind goes to like a couple of stuffed animals that I got like when I was a baby that I'm like attached to, that I have them still. I would be so sad if they just like sold those on a garage sale. I also wonder too, like, when people like get their pets or like their, mom, dad, grandparents like cremated,
Mhm.
does that then just continue to go throughout the family? Like eventually does it get to a point where you toss it because you don't really know who that person was or that?
What do you'll be sitting outside on the deck because you like sitting outside, and all of a sudden you'll just have your mom or your dad or both urns like sitting there, and you're like, well, time for you to go.
But like eventually down the line, does someone be like, why would I keep this? I didn't know this person.
Oh, it's a family heirloom.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe
But
they.
I'm thinking so of my mom. I don't know if she's watching, but
So what would your mom be mad about after she died that you threw away? Is there something your mom has at her place where you're like, or she's told you, which my mom has told us, okay? And I'll tell you what my mom's is, but what's something your mom would be like, oh shit. She'd look down from heaven and go, can't believe you got rid of that.
Okay, my mom just commented and said she's watching. So I'll watch what I say here. But my mom has this doll. It's the ugliest thing. But she claims it's like a collector's item and it's going to be worth some good money someday. So I think she would. What is the doll's name? It's like a famous doll, she says, but it's ugly. It's Mrs. Beasley. The doll, Mrs. Beasley. I don't know, but she would be very upset if we threw that doll away.
So here's my question. Who would your mom rather the doll end up with? Because you have three sisters. No, you have two sisters, right?
Yeah, I have two younger sisters.
Would it be you or one of the other two sisters?
It would probably go to me because my other sisters would definitely throw that away without a thought.
Really?
Or sell it for money. I'm a little more sensitive, and like sentimental. So I guess I would be the best option to actually hang on to this doll for years and years and years until I die.
So your mom says you get it. So wait, what happens after you die? Like what happens then? Well, who gets it? Are you going to tell? Are you going to tell the story? Because my mom has told stories about the stuff that she has in her house that have been given down to her. Mariah, goodbye, Miss.
That's my sister.
Mariah would throw it away.
She would just get rid of it. Yeah. Mariah, I can see Mariah being the one that would just throw it away, not worry about it. But
Like,
my other sister, Kylie, she would be the one to try to get some money off of that thing. Like,
so how quickly would Mariah get rid of that doll if she was given to it? Like the day after the funeral, the day of the funeral? Like if she was given to it, like, hey, your mom passed away, and they're like, by the way, the lawyer goes, we want you to have Mrs. Beasley, and would Mariah just go, nope, don't want it?
Yeah, probably.
Wait, never throw it. Yeah, Judy, Judy, look at that. Hold on, Mariah, I'll pass it to Willow. Then it's her problem.
Oh, that's her daughter. So yeah, she just pass it down.
So now she's saying she won't. At least she won't throw it away.
At least she won't throw it away. But
Your mom's precious Mrs. Beasley will not be thrown or given away unless your younger sister Kylie. I wish Kylie was on our watching right now so we could get her thoughts on that.
yeah,
That would be funny.
She would for sure be putting that thing up on eBay.
That's
like
funny.
The next day after the funeral, that thing's on eBay.
My mom has things that her mom and her mom's they passed down through generations, and their dishes is one of the things. And I think my mom has told it. There's like all kinds of stuff in my mom's house. Like she actually has stickers on the backs of things that where she wants things to go to.
Mm.
And my sisters and I will get together and we're like, do you really think mom has the stickers on those things? And I go, oh yeah. She wanted me to take the rocking chair that was in our house because it was in my dad's family. And so I've got it in my apartment. I actually take it. I'm a pretty sentimental kind of guy. Like, I mean, if I had a house, I would have probably a whole bunch of stuff. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there are some things my mom would be very disappointed but we don't have enough room for stuff. So that's just kind of what we'll do.
Does she really have stickers on the bottom of her stuff for who?
Yeah, some of it. Yeah. She asked us one time even when my dad was alive, she went around and she goes like, hey, you guys need to go around and put your name on the back of stuff you want. And we all kind of looked at her. I don't think it ever got done that day.
I mean, that's actually smart. That is smart.
Yeah. So whoever wants Mrs. Beasley, go ahead and put your name on the back of that right now.
I'm going to go put Kylie or Mariah's name on the bottom of Mrs. Beasley.
Remember, if that thing does sell for a lot, you or Mariah, and if it goes to Kylie, you get none of the money. None. You might want to rethink that.
That's true. Let me look up on eBay and see how much she's worth.
You can get out. Okay, so we're going to move on to, I don't know if you heard about this. I thought you guys eat out a lot. You and Gustavo, you eat out once in a while, don't you?
Not a lot, but once in a while, yeah.
You eat out more than I do. I try not to eat out at all. So restaurants are adding non-refundable deposits for reservations. So here it is. Here's the story. Have you ever made a reservation at a restaurant and then no-showed when the timing didn't work out or you found a better option? In the future, you may be charged for that.
Oh.
Yeah, they say up to $100.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done that. I think I've made reservations and I've went to it, or I've called and canceled my reservation if I wasn't able to make it.
I'm not fancy enough to make a reservation.
Yeah. Who makes reservations at Texas Roadhouse? You just walk in. There's not the fancy ones here.
I like that, Natalie, chiming in on our last topic. Granted, it is. It is a great idea. My mom did that. I'm like, yeah, if I make plans, I'm going to go somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, and I mean, of course, I'm a single guy. So when I hardly ever make reservations anywhere, but if I did, it would be something fancy and I would want to go. And I think like it would almost have to be like a death in the family before I would be like, I got to cancel my reservations. Like I paid for this, I'm going to go. You know what I mean? Or Mr. Beasley was up for sale. I might like cancel reservations and go buy it.
Go to that auction.
I might. It just might be what I want to do. But it's kind of really weird though. This whole thing, non-refundable deposit. I mean, restaurants are trying to make, and I get it. You're a business and you're trying to make money and stuff. But like they're like, I don't know, man. There's a lot of things that they're charging money for. They didn't before.
I see their point of view from it, in the fact that they're holding the table, so they're losing out on that to another, person. But $100, that's pretty steep.
That's way steep. That's way out of. I wouldn't make a reservation at that place.
No,
I'd be like, nope. But I talked on my show today. They're like Taco Bell. I heard was going to charge you for the packets of like the sauce you get.
No.
Yeah, and then I don't know if this is true or not, but I had a caller. Texas Roadhouse charges you for the bread now, maybe the takeout or something like that. I haven't been to Texas Roadhouse in a while, and I don't know if that's true or not. It was just a caller called in. Who knows?
I don't think as of last week when we dined in,
They
I
did.
didn't
So
last week.
maybe it's in another state that they're doing that and not here in Kansas.
Or I'm sure it is to go, like when you have like if you simply order the rolls, maybe.
That could be it. I don't know. Anyway, so well, there you go. I forgot to ask. We always get to the end of the show, and Shayla, is there anything you'd like to wrap the show up with today?
I was going to ask you about Easter. What are you doing this weekend? Does your family have any traditions? Are
Yes.
you gonna hunt for eggs? What are you doing?
Well, this year maybe I'll hunt for eggs, but I'm gonna have to borrow a kid. So here's the thing. So my family has this long-standing tradition of my mom's brothers and sisters. Basically, it was sisters. Um, they put on Easter, and we did it on Saturdays because everyone has plans on Easter Sunday. So we do it, and this year is our year to do it, or my mom's year. And so my mom called me and said, "We all my first cousins and their families, whoever can make it makes it, and we all get together. It's just another time during because we get together multiple times throughout the year, but it's great to see everybody." I called my mom called and said, "Hey, have you talked to your sister? It's our turn to do Easter, and we gotta plan this." And I was like, oh, okay. So I called my older sister Tony. I said, "Hey, what do you need from me? Like, you need paper plates? What do you want me to bring?" This is what my sister said to me. Okay, she goes, "No, we're good." She goes, "You just bring your checkbook or cash. Cash would be better to help out with this." So, so I'll be bringing money.
Yes, cash.
I'll be bringing money to Easter. Also, I did not know this because I don't have kids. They hide Easter eggs for the little ones, and I just saw in our Facebook group where we talk about this that they put money in the eggs, and I did not know this. So I am going to possibly borrow one of my niece's children to go hunt the eggs, and I will help them, and then we'll split the cash 50-50.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
I knew you would like this idea because I think you would be on board for this as well. If you're once you're all of you girls have children and you're going out to your mom and dad's house for an Easter egg hunt and they're putting money in it, you will. This is why you will have children really quick if this starts happening, and you will want all that money for you and your child. It's a great way to earn money for a college education.
Yeah. To be clear, I do not condone kidnapping, but
That's why I said borrow because Abby would probably give me one of her children to take
we
away.
will return the children.
I definitely will return whatever child she gives me. I will be like, "Here, take your child back. I just wanted to use it to get my." No, I wouldn't do that, but it's fun. You watch out. I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know after next week. I'll let you know how that goes.
Let
But
me
no,
know.
yeah, but it's fun to get together with everybody and we go and play cards and talk and eat and be merry and stuff. So it's every it's every like now it's like I got Aunt Retha, Aunt Karen, Mom, Uncle Jim. I think there's just four now. We've lost a couple people. We lost a couple family members this year and last year. But yeah, so we're excited. It's exciting. So what do you guys do? Do you guys hide eggs? What do you do? What's the deal? What does Mariah want to do? I always feel like she's in charge of things when it comes to your family.
Not necessarily. I am the older sister here.
Oh, I forgot. I thought you were in the middle.
They're the ones that plan the stuff, and it's the younger ones that I'm like, just pay me cash.
You're one of those.
That's how it goes. No, we're just kind of doing something small out at my mom and dad's, and getting the family together and stuff. And now that I have nieces, it is a lot more fun to do like the Easter egg hunts and stuff like that. So that's what we'll be doing.
Aw, Auntie Shayla.
Yeah, I know. Super fun.
You must be like me when it comes to nieces and nephews though, because they love me and I just seem like they love you as like yours love you as well.
I'm pretty sure they love me. I mean, they should. I buy them things and I spend time with them, so I don't know what more I can do.
I'm sure Mariah has a lot of ideas on what you can do more of. She'll get that taken care of, is what she will do. All right, now that we did money amounts on the colored eggs when I was a kid, our town used to, at the football field, they were divided up into different age groups when I was a kid, and you in a quarter, if it had the business's name on the egg, you after the hunt, however many eggs you got, you went downtown. They gave you a quarter for each egg that you had a business name on. So, I mean, if back in the day, if you made like $1.50, that's a lot of money for a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you don't know.
You could go buy some candy.
Now I bought baseball cards when I got old enough to do that. Like,
you buy a baseball card for $1.50.
Probably back in the day, you probably could buy a pack for under $1 for sure. So there was that. All right. Well, I know you have to go. You've got things to do. What do you? Can you say what you're doing when you get out of here?
Yeah, I'm buying plane tickets. That's what I'm doing.
That's right. You're going somewhere. We can't say that. No, you can't say.
Why?
Because your mom doesn't want people knowing where you're at.
They don't know when. I'm going to Brazil. I'm so excited.
I am too. This is another opportunity for you to bring me a wife.
I'll see what I can do.
No, you won't. You'll forget because you're having such a great time. That's okay. That's all right. I kind of see how you are.
Again, that's a kidnapping situation. If I bring a wife back for you and she's unaware of what's happening, and you consent.
You let her know. You show her my what I look like on Facebook.
I'll see what I can do. I don't think I can just bring a wife over for you, but
I'm excited. I'm very, very, very excited about this opportunity that you're presenting with me. Natalie says, have a safe trip when you go to Brazil.
Thanks, Natalie.
Natalie's the best, isn't she? All right. As always, Shayla, thank you so much for joining me. You keep saying you enjoy this, and I hope it's not a lie.
I keep showing up every now and then when I don't have other things to do.
That is true. But she does. Don't forget, you can always catch all of our past episodes on our YouTube channel, 94.5 Country. And we'll be back next Wednesday, 6 o'clock. So tell your friends and join us. And we love when you chime in on the in the comments, man. We love it. Shayla gets wicked excited. Oh, by the way, if you've stuck with us this long, I just want you to know we have a guy, a singer-songwriter from Nashville that's going to be on the show next Wednesday. I'm very excited. He wrote a song. Riley Green just released the song to radio. You can listen to my show, 94.5 Country Afternoons. I'm going to be playing it the rest of this week and next week to give you a little taste on this guy. He is very excited. He is pumped to be on the show. He's a Kansas boy that moved to Nashville, and he's getting some songs, man, out there to some pretty cool people like Riley Green. So I know, Shayla, you're excited.
I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, she's a stalker, so she's going to stalk this guy.
I got to look up the song. I mean, I got to do a little stalking beforehand. It's preparing. It's doing my research.
Okay. Whatever. All right, so that's exciting news for coming up next Wednesday. So as always, hey, thanks for listening. We appreciate it, and much love. Peace. Have a great Easter.
All right, bye.
Bye.